Risco. So that's the 17 for the Rams this afternoon. Thirlmere doesn't look too far off centre. There's the whistle in the background, and we're underway. Sunday football on Group 6 League Live, MacArthurSportsRadio.com. Rams running right to left as we look at it in the first half. There's Benny Stevens taking the opening run of the afternoon for the home side. He'll played about 15 metres out from his own line, working right to left as we look at it, defending the Camden end of the ground. The Roosters defending the scoreboard end of the golf club end of the first half. As we see Dean Risco taking it forward, met a good two-man tackle there. Looks like Riley Nunn over the top for the Roosters. There's Benny Weir taking it forward up towards the 30. Good run from him. Jake Mullaney over the top, along with that looks like Dale Hood taking the tackle. As we see the Rams now up towards the 40, just over by a metre or two. Comes back for the kick on the last. As McDonald gets the kick away, not a bad looking effort. Sits up nicely for. Looks like Jake Mullaney going for a run. In fact, it's not Mullaney, that'll be one of the backs in there, could be Nunn or Sutton. Try again, that's Justin Smith out there in jersey 16 on the field for the Roosters, as we see a penalty to Camden, first of the afternoon, a penalty to Thirlmere rather, first of the afternoon. That will be a relief for the Thirlmere side this afternoon to get the opening penalty of the match. We've only had a minute or so on the John Stoneman Co Lawyers scoreboard in the first half. The score is yet 0-0 between the Roosters and the Rams. Thirlmere on the attack about 30 metres out from the Camden line as they turn it back on the inside. There's Jordan Tonga High playing in the centres this afternoon. They play at 15 metres out from the Camden line, 20 in from touch on the eastern side of the ground. They come back through the hands. There's Mullaney at second receiver, gets crunched. Big hit there. That was Steele Brown who lined him up and got him 12 metres out. They come to the right hand side. There's a nice ball out wide for Riley Nunn. Nunn can't break through the line. He's stopped 9 metres out. Comes back to the left hand side. Payer at first receiver. Now Mullaney back on the inside. There's a good run there for the lock forward in Dale Hood. Hood can't break through the line. He'll play it 5 metres out from the Camden line. Comes to the left hand side. Mullaney was a short ball. It was a nice ball there. They're only half a metre out as Dane Kaskiri gets knocked over. He'll play it now on the last. Out of dummy half, I think that's Dane Craig going for a scoop. Did he get there? No, he's lost it in goal. He's lost it in goal, back to the 20 for a 7 tackle set. The Rams hold on. We've had 2.5 minutes in the first half for John Stoneman Co Lawyers. No scores yet between Camden and Thirlmere. So a good start there for the Roosters. On the back of that penalty, Daniel Perry's our referee this afternoon. In charge of this one as we see Risco taking it forward for the Rams. Makes 8 or 9 metres and he'll play it on the 30 in the middle of the ground. They'll come to the right-hand side now, the home side, having to work hard for their ground this afternoon. They'll play it about 12 metres short of halfway. Comes across to the right-hand side and back inside for Dakota Dargan, who takes it forward 5 short of halfway, 22 in from touch on the eastern side of the ground. They show it back on the inside. There's Risco once again, can't break through the line. 2 and 3 Roosters there to stop him, drive him back a couple of metres. He'll play it 5 short of halfway. As they come back to the right-hand side, there's Jacob with a little chip kick over the top, nice-looking kick. There's a centre flying through there in the form of Michael Appleby. Gets it back on the inside. Has it been knocked on by Thirlmere? Yes, it has. Knocked on by the Roosters, so the Camden side get a scrum feed. 10 metres out from the Thirlmere line, 20 in from touch on the western side of the ground. So they're off to a good start here this afternoon. The Roosters nothing to defend here. We'll just have a quick look at the Thirlmere side while we get a brief moment. So Adam Campbell's on the wing for Thirlmere this afternoon. So it's Tonga High and Nunn in the centres and Dylan Riley on the other wing for the Roosters. We'll come back to that in a moment as we see the 5'8" for Camden. Luke Pollard normally plays in the 12 shirt. There's a double knock on there. Should be the first one from Camden. And I think he's going to rule a Thirlmere error here, so it'll be a Camden scrum feed. It is. So Camden get the scrum feed. 10 metres out from the Camden, from the Thirlmere line. Good start here for the Roosters, the Rams rather, this afternoon. So Sutton and Payer in the centres, Tovo Dane Craig starting at half at hooker this afternoon for the Thirlmere side. As we see the Rams with it. Attack, turn back on the inside for Ben Weir. Can't break through the line. Pulled down 8 metres out. 15 in from touch on this western side of the ground. Comes back to the right-hand side. There's a good straight run there from Luke Pollard. He'll take it forward. Can't break through the line. He'll play it 4 metres out in front of the right-hand upright. The northern end of the ground. Crash ball for Benny Weir. They won't stop him from there. Benny Weir's in for the opening try of the afternoon. Nice crash ball on the right-hand side. 5.5 minutes gone. John Stodham and Co. Lawyers scoreboard. And it's 4-0 in favour of the Camden Rams over the Thirlmere Roosters.
Try to Camden, number 10, Ben Weir.
From the Rams.
Sponsored by My Property Consultants.
Side.
Camden 4 lead Thirlmere yet to score.
They put it through the hands. I'll be very happy with that start to the match this afternoon, the home side. The Roosters now having to regroup behind their own line. And 4-0 with the kick to come. Looks like a late addition to the Roosters lineup. It's only Kite on the bench in jersey 20. That's a big addition to the Roosters lineup today, as we see conversion attempts coming in the form of Steele Brown just beside the uprights. He should throw it over to make it 6-0, and he duly does. 7 minutes gone. Steele Brown adds the extras to make it 6-0 in favour of the Camden Rams over the Thirlmere Roosters for John Stodham and Co. Lawyers.
Try was converted
nice piece of work there from the
by number
Roosters,
11, Steely Brown,
from the Rams
sponsored by
rather.
Macquarie Grove Home.
They're off to a good start here, the home side this afternoon. They're up 6-0 after 7 minutes in the first half. They'll be hoping to keep that momentum going this afternoon. They really do need to put the points on the board, and that one just stays in the field of play. The Rams now with it, 30 metres out from their, or 20 metres out from their own line, on the eastern side of the ground. As we see them come back to the right-hand side, come back to the middle of the ground, make about 8 or 9 metres. Now they'll play it. Across field, there's Ben Weir, the try scorer. Makes a good run. That's a good start from Benny Weir this afternoon. We'll take it up towards the 40. Played just short of that line. Jake Plunkett calling for a quick play. The ball goes to the right, the left-hand side. Steele Brown cops a good hit there over the top with Sione Tovo along with Dane Craig. A couple short of halfway. There's Dan Risco taking it forward, 5 inside the Thirlmere half. They play it now. Plunkett finds Jacob for the kick on the last. Spiral torpedo, not a bad looking effort. Nobody wanted to know about that, and they're going to let that run, and that'll fall safely for the Roosters. Back to the 20 for a 7 tackle set. They dodge a little bullet there, the home side up by 6. 8.25 minutes gone in the first half. Good start there. That's Blake Sutton coming off behind the 20, making 11 metres. Now out of dummy half goes Jordan Tonga High, makes another 9-10 metres. Gets the ball away. That was a nice ball on the outside. Found a support runner, and they'll play it 2 or 3 metres inside the Camden half now. Getting plenty of territory here, the Roosters early on. It looks like Justin Smith taking it forward for the Roosters. Good run up towards the 40. They'll play it now. 10 metres inside the Camden half. Turned back on the inside. Sione Tovo charging forward. They can't get through the line. Pops it out the back. Here's a second phase opportunity. Dane Craig keeps it alive for the Roosters. 29 metres out when he plays it now. Out of dummy half. There's Neddy Saleh keeping it alive for Jake Mullaney. Mullaney out the back. As they play it now, 25 metres out. Comes back and across for Payer for the kick on the last. Not a bad looking effort. Cross field, winger doesn't know much about it. Been put down by Thirlmere though. Justin Smith couldn't hold on to it. So we'll have a scrum feed. In fact, that'll be a turnover on the last. No, will be a scrum feed to Camden. 10 out from their own line, 20 in from touch on the eastern side of the ground. The clubhouse side, so they're getting all the momentum in the opening 10 minutes here at Kirkham this afternoon. Harvey Shepherd Field for Sunday football on Group 6 League Live, MacArthurSportsRadio.com. Next weekend, next Sunday, it's Thirlmere and Mittagong from Thirlmere Sports Ground, a massive match in the context of the season. The Lions are certainly roaring and the Roosters flying high. Who will come out on top? Join us next Sunday from 2 o'clock coverage, kick-off at 2:30. Here on MSR, MacArthurSportsRadio.com. As we see Rizko with it, 25 out from his own line. Goes to the right-hand side. That's a good hit and spin there from the Rams. They'll play it now. 15 short of halfway. Comes back to Brown. Keeps it alive. It's Ben Stevens taking it forward. Can't break through the line. 9 short of halfway when he plays it. There's Pollard pushing it wide for Steele Brown, who looked like he lost it in the tackle, and the referee's going to say he did. The referee's going to say he did put it down. Just a little knock on. Touch judge on this near side has picked that up, and Daniel Perry signifies accordingly. It'll be a scrum to Thirlmere just short of halfway. 20 from touch on this broadcast side of the ground. It's been a good start. Hear the chat out in the middle through our effects microphones this afternoon. And Jake Mullaney to work the scrum. Feeds it and wins it now. Saleh gives it off to the centre in Riley Narn. And he makes 3 or 4 metres when he eventually gets stopped. Saleh finds Tovo, keeping it alive. That's a good ball there. And on the outside, the Roosters now 40 metres out from the Camden line. They've had plenty of territory in the opening 10 or 12 minutes. Tovo takes it up the middle once again. Good run on the left-hand side. 29 metres out. Saleh fires it left. They're targeting that left-hand side. Jordan Tonga high pushing forward. Ball comes wide and comes loose and goes into touch, but the knock-on from Camden, from Thirlmere rather, sees the Rams with possession. 25 out from their own line. 20 in from touch on the eastern side of the ground. The Rams certainly breathing easy after the opening 12 minutes. They're up 6-0. We've got time off, 28:02 remaining in the first half. As we see a blood bin signal here for Camden. Just trying to pick up who it is for now. Roosters, it's Benny Stevens getting a little bit of attention from the trainers there. Play has stopped for the time being. Don't forget you can contact us on social media, MacArthur Sports Radio and Group 6 League Live on Facebook. Search for those and you'll find us. We post the link for the match broadcast every week when we're on air here at Group 6 League Live, MacArthurSportsRadio.com, your home for rugby league in the Macarthur. As we get back underway, the scrum fed and won. The Rams bring it out at their own end. Here's a good run upfield from Camden, up towards the halfway. They've put the ears back. I don't think they're going to catch him. I think that's Michael Appleby for the line. They're going to catch him. No, they won't. He goes 80 metres to score. Nice try there from Michael Appleby. Goes the distance from the scrum win, beat his man. And that makes it 10 points to 0. The John Stoneman Co. Lawyers scoreboard with a kick to come from wide on the left, but that was far too easy from the number 4 for Camden.
Rams, number 4, Michael
Goes long range,
sponsored by
just beat his man easily, stepped through the line, and once he was through and away, there was no stopping the centre. He raced away for an easy try there. Makes it 10-0 in favour of the home side. Is there a bit of an upset on the cards this afternoon? The Roosters certainly would have gone in as warm favourites against Camden, but the Rams lead at 10-0 already. It'll be an interesting, once that gets around the region, that Camden's on top of Thirlmere. That'll put the pressure on Mittagong again. The Lions needing to win to keep their position in the top half of the 5. Steele Brown to line up the conversion attempt for Camden. Already has one from one for his name this afternoon. This one 19 metres in from touch and about the same distance out from the line on the left-hand side. And that's a beautiful kick from Steele Brown. Whistle in the background signifies he added the extras. So it's 12 points to 0. Camden leading Thirlmere John Stonham and Co-Lawyers scoreboard. We've got 26 minutes remaining in the first half, so not even 15 minutes gone in the first half. And that was a nice piece of play there from the Roosters, from the Rams to go long range. And one up against the sideline. Is it going to stay in the field of play? No, it won't. He's taken it into touch. Lucky break there for the Roosters as the Rams take it into touch. As we see the Rams concede possession 10 metres out from their own line, 20 in from touch on the eastern side of the ground.
To all patrons that there is no smoking permitted anywhere.
The Roosters with a golden opportunity stacked deep and wide to the right. Can they capitalise on the opportunity here?
Thank you.
As they feed and win the scrum. Comes out to the right hand side, Jake Mullaney popping it out the back. That was a good ball, keeping it alive for Blake Sutton. Sutton pulled down 12-13 metres out from the Camden line. On the right hand side, they'll go the short side through the winger there. That's a good run there from Adam Campbell. Campbell sneaks about 7 or 8 metres. He'll play it about 4 metres out. Sutton into dummy half. Sloppy play the ball. Mullaney first receiver. Is he going to go? He'll find a gap. Can he? Still keeping it alive. Pops it out the back for Craig. Craig fighting his way through the line. Going to be pulled down about 3 metres out from the line. Can't get through this time. Saleh dummy half. Fires it out Mullaney. Gives it off to Sione Tovo. Tovo can't break through the line this time. 5 metres out. Just to the right of the sticks. Payer at first receiver. Floats it out the back. Does anybody want it? Camden's come up with it in the end, but a knock on from the Rams. So Thirlmere live for another day. They've got the scrum feed 10 out, 20 in on the eastern side of the ground. Same position as they were about a minute ago. 24 minutes remaining in the first half. Thirlmere trails 12-0 for John Stonham and Co-Lawyers. Group 6 League live on MacArthurSportsRadio.com. Your home for rugby league in the MacArthur. As we see the Roosters on the attack. Mullaney at first receiver from the scrum. Can he fire it out this time and find their way through the line? They can't. Sutton with it, 9 metres out. Saleh dummy half. Gets it off. There's the lock forward there, taking it for a run. That's Dale Hood. Can he break through the line? No, he can't. Risco underneath, one over the top. They'll play it 2 metres out. Saleh goes himself, the veteran. Can he get it down? Not with 3 red, white and blue shirts there. Held up in goal, back to the 10. He'll take it. He'll play it now. 10 metres out, in line with the left hand upright at the southern end of the ground. Good chance for the Roosters here. A little bit of chat on the field. Mullaney out of dummy half. There's Eddie Payer. Fires it out wide. Tonga High takes on the 3 in there. Can't break through the line. They get extra assistance. There was one underneath. I think that might have been Appleby underneath, making the tackle. Comes back to Payer at first receiver. Shows it. Back on the inside, Dane Koskiri. Can't get through the line. He'll play it 3 metres out. Comes back. Payer at first receiver. A little Fred Flintstone kick to the in goal. Has it been battered? Dead it has. Repeat set for the Roosters. Next best result to scoring. They still trail 12-0. We've got 22 and a half minutes remaining in the first half. But it's been all one-way traffic from the home side this afternoon. They've certainly turned up with their game faces on, and Coach Scott Davey will be delighted with what he's seen so far. Can they keep it going though? As we see the line drop out now from under the posts at the southern end. Referee says, let's get going, boys. And the dropout comes. And not a bad dropout in the end. Goes about 45 metres. Sione Tovo takes it from Blake Sutton. Charges into the line. Good run there from Tovo. Makes 15 metres. He'll play it 30 out from the Camden line. Saleh pops it out the back. A sloppy ball has been knocked forward. Yes, it has. So all that hard work from the Roosters goes to waste as the Rams come up with possession about 32 metres out from their own line. That was going along nicely for the Roosters. They earned the repeat set through the line dropout, but just not able to force their way over. Eddie Saleh got to within inches of the line, couldn't force it down. And as a result of the ensuing set, they've put it down. Camden come up with possession. 32 metres out, 20 from touch on the eastern side of the ground. 21-25 remaining in the first half as the Rams bring it out of their own end. About 14 metres short of halfway. Good run there from Pollard. Now Rizko takes it forward. Referee's going to say high tackle. So only the second penalty of the afternoon goes the way of the home side for a high tackle. They'll advance the mark. The kick into touch on this western side of the ground. It finds the line about 30 metres out. In fact, does it find the line? Yes, it does. The flag is up. But we're going to have the tap. No, we're going to have a scrum. It's going to be a scrum feed. It'll be a Camden scrum feed about 28 metres out from the Thirlmere line on the western side of the ground. Both sides a little slow to pack the scrum, so getting their formations right now. Camden with the feed and win. Comes out. There's the centre in Matthew Tedesco taking it forward. And his brother clearly following how the Rams are going in 2017. Benny Stevens can't break through the line. 20 metres out. Just to the right of centre field. As it comes across. And around through the hands. A sloppy ball there. Put down by McDonald, but the Rams able to fall on it in the end. About 25 metres out. So they come back to the open side on the left. They'll play it 21 metres out from the line. Ben Weir at first receiver. Does he want to play the ball? No. He pops it out the back. Not the best pass, but it's found a Camden player as they keep it alive. Only 11 or 12 metres out from the line. Arm goes up from Perry last tackle. It's Jacob with it. Now Pollard out the back for McDonald. McDonald goes to ground. Are they going to force him? They will. So no kick in there from Thirlmere. Thirlmere come up with it. Camden not able to get a kick away on the last. Thirlmere have it 10 metres out from their own line. They'll play it now. Come back to the left-hand side of the ground. The open side is Adam Campbell takes it forward out of dummy half. Mehdi Saleh wins the penalty inside the 10. They'll be happy. In fact, the signal mark is not square. Kick finds the line. Crashing into the broadcast box beneath us. Find the line 10 short of halfway. Tap taken. Now the Roosters taking it forward. Is that Andy Figatuza? It is. In the 15 shirt. They'll play it now. About 5 metres inside Camden territory now. The Roosters have it. There's Payer playing it. Mullaney at first receiver. Back on the inside to Dale Hood. Hood can't break through the line. As they come to the left-hand side, Figatuza up the middle. Dean Rizko, two former Magpies, come together. As Mullaney at first receiver takes it, pops it out the back for Blake Sutton. Here's a chance for Riley Narn. That's come off a Camden leg. Play on Jake Mullaney for the line. They're not going to stop him. Jake Mullaney scores the opening try of the afternoon for the Roosters. And a little bit of afters here. A little bit of push and shove. Everyone's coming in, getting excited. A little bit of a melee forming here and push and shove. Everyone's getting excited, but I don't think there was too much in that. The crowd firing up. See Sione Kite on the sideline about to come on for the Roosters, but it has been given, I think, the try from Jake Mullaney. So Mullaney's in for the Roosters, making it 12 points to 4 with a kick to come. The Roosters now getting their tails up. The chat to run hard. The discussion between the officials now. The discussion now affects microphones. Sione Tofo coming off and Sione Kite coming on. So Jake Mullaney and Ben Weir coming in for a discussion between the officials. And the try's going to stand, but just a general caution to settle it. And everyone being told to just calm down. So Eddie Payer with the conversion attempt. About 15 metres out, 15 in from touch. Makes it 12-4 on the John Stoneman Co Lawyers scoreboard. We've got about 16 and a half minutes remaining in the first half. we see Payer lining it up, making a 6-point ball game. Relatively easy kick for Eddie Payer. As we see Payer will take his time over this kick. 15 out, 15 in. 15 to go in the first half. He's hooked it. So conversion unsuccessful. Score remains 12-4 in favour of Camden over Thirlmere. 15.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Mike Shean with you on Group 6 League Live, MacArthurSportsRadio.com this afternoon. Hope you enjoy the coverage from Harvey Shepherd Field next Sunday. At Thirlmere Sports Ground as the Roosters take on Mittagong. Bring you the action from Thirlmere next Sunday afternoon. We'll start now. Going deep, Gattusa takes it on his try line, charges into the wall of red, white and blue and makes nearly 20 metres. Almost breaks through the line. As they bring it out of their own end now, the Roosters up over the 20, up towards the 30. A good run there. Played on the second, Saleh out of dummy half. Veteran takes 7, 8, 9 metres. Knocked down 11 short of halfway. Got their number 11 on his back, but he'll be playing as a dummy half today. Assisting Dane Craig as Payer gets knocked down 5 short of halfway. Saleh dummy half. Gattusa has to stop and prop for the ball. Can't break through the line. He'll play it right on halfway. Saleh goes to the left-hand side. Payer, flat ball. That looked forward from here. The referees agree. Touch judges thought that went forward as well. So the scrum will be packed. In fact, it'll be a turnover on the last. About 7 metres short of halfway. 14 minutes remaining in the first half. And Camden leads it by 8. 12-4 is the scoreline for John Stonham and co-lawyers. Hope you're enjoying the coverage this afternoon. You're on MacArthurSportsRadio.com, your home for rugby league in the Macarthur. As Stevens takes it forward for the Rams. About 5 metres inside Thirlmere territory. And he eventually plays it. Plunkett out of dummy half. Finds a runner on the outside in Luke Pollard, normally in the back row today wearing the number 6. Brown was number 6 last time out, playing in the second row this time. Weir with a hidden spin. Good run there from Benny Weir, the veteran, takes it forward. Still going, Benny Weir. Pops the ball away on the outside. Shannon McDonald there. Keeps it alive through the hands. And they've got numbers on the right-hand side. Appleby for the corner. I think he got there for his second. Appleby's in for a double. Lovely work there from the Camden side, keeping it alive. And the Rams are in again. They lead 16-4. For John Stonham and co-lawyers with a kick to come from wide on the right-hand side.
Sponsored by Abidon Contracting.
Camden in the match. And the Rams sending shockwaves through the competition. They're not done with yet. They're up 16-4. Kick to come, 13 to the break. As we see wholesale changes, Bentham and Horn about to come on for the Rams. Now the conversion attempt from Steele Brown to make it beyond a 2 converted try margin. The Rams have been doing very well this afternoon. Plenty of momentum through the middle of the ruck. Stevens and Weir laying the platform for the back row, including Brown and Dargan. And Dean Rizko, the veteran, to then feed the likes of Appleby on the right-hand side. So we see Steele Brown lining up this conversion attempt. He's only a metre or so in from touch on the eastern touch line and 25 metres out. And lines up this conversion attempt to make it a 14-point margin in favour of the Rams. Brown moves into it now. Sends it on its way. Not a bad looking kick, but I don't think it's got the legs and away to the right hand side, so conversion unsuccessful. Score remains 16-4 in favour of the Camden Rams over the Thirlmere Roosters. 11.5 minutes to half time.
Just over 11 minutes till half time.
As we see the Roosters now back on halfway. No doubt Jake Mullaney and Nathan Sutton will certainly be unhappy with what they've seen in the opening half hour. see the Rams bring it out of their own end, making a lot of ground this time, only 10 or 11 metres on the opening run, so not having a real impact there as they spin it wide towards the middle of the ground. You can see Sione Kite on the park for Thirlmere in jersey 20, making the tackle there with Dale Hood. As Rizko takes it forward up to the 20, Gatuza and also Craig there to make the tackle right on the 20-metre line. Just to the left of centre field. They'll come back to the left-hand side and switch. There's Steele Brown taking it forward, but again not making any real headway. They're making 4 or 5 metres. Benny Weir takes it forward now for the Roosters, or for the Rams rather. 32 out. The kick comes from the halfback in Kyron Jacob. The Roosters now have it 25, 30 metres out. In fact, 35, almost up to the 40 when they played on the first. Sutton playing at fullback. In fact, that was Smith. Now Sutton towards halfway, only a couple of metres short of the mark. When he plays at these, Tonga High hasn't really had an impact so far this afternoon. Jordan Tonga High in the opening half hour. And he'll play at 41 metres out from the Camden line. There's a good run out of dummy half. Nettie Saleh up the middle. Good run from the veteran number 11. He'll play at 20 metres out from the line. Good run there from Thirlmere's dummy half. Jake Mullaney now with it for the Roosters. Pops it back inside for Dane Craig. Can't break through the line, 20 metres out when he plays it on the last. Through the legs of Mullaney. Comes back, keeps it alive, flicks it out to Payer. Little dab kick into the in goal. That'll be too heavy, will it? Yes, it will. So back to the 20 for a 7-tackle set. The Roosters letting Camden off the hook there. 9:22 remaining in the first half. The Rams lead at 16-4. John Stonham and co-lawyers. As we see the Roosters coming, the Rams coming up off their line. It's a good run out of dummy half, making 5 or 6 metres there. And the penalty coming from the whistle of Daniel Perry. Penalty counts 2-2 so far this afternoon. As we see McDonald signalling he's going to kick for the eastern touch line. Kick finds touch a couple of metres inside Thirlmere territory. 8:40 left in the first half. And there's been a knock on it, the tap. So Thirlmere let off the hook almost immediately. And it will be a Thirlmere scrum feed. Just short of halfway, 20 from touch on the eastern side of the ground. 8:20 remaining in the first half. And a good start from the Rams this afternoon, but letting themselves down in that moment. As we see the scrum to pack now. A couple of metres short of halfway, scrum count off, but 6-4 in favour of the Roosters. It's a good tackle there on Dale Hood, right on halfway. Up the right hand side, there's Dane Craig taking it forward over the toppers. Dean Rizko. Underneath it is Benny Weir. Campbell at dummy half, keeps it alive now. Sione Kite pops it out the back. There's Jake Mullaney. Accidental offside. Adam Campbell cops a spray there from Jake Mullaney. Getting in the road there. Mullaney far from impressed with his winger there. Gets a pat on the back of there. Don't worry about it, mate. It's all good. As we see the Rams now with the scrum feed 15 short of halfway. Well in the middle of the ground. Times becoming a factor in the first half if the Roosters can score here to make it 16-8 or 16-10 before half time. They'll certainly be back in the match. As the ball fed and won. Rams come to the right hand side. It looks like McDonald taking it forward. Played now 7 metres short of halfway. As the Rams work out of their own half. Looks like bench players there playing it as they come forward now. There's a heavy contact there. You can hear that through our microphones. About 7 metres inside Thirlmere territory. That was Dakota Dargan. Rizko taken on suspicion by Gatuza. As the Rams play it now 15 inside Thirlmere's half. Now Tedesco coming back on the inside. Good run from him. Can't break through the line. Plays it 25 metres out from the line on the last. Little kick comes from Luke Pollard. Not the best kick ever seen, but not the worst either. And Sutton cleans up for the Roosters as they play it now in the northwestern corner. As it looks like Riley Narn taking it forward for the Roosters. And Campbell looking to atone for his error earlier. Takes it forward up towards the quarter. Plays it 19 metres out from his own line. And a dummy half. Ball comes across to Eddie Payer through the hands of Tonga High. Finds the second rower there in the form of Jack Green. Green can't break through the line. He'll play it 29 metres out and win the penalty in the process, not releasing. It was the call from Daniel Perry, holding down in the tackle. As Payer drives it into touch. That's a good kick from Eddie Payer. She was off about 15 metres, 20 metres. And they'll take the tap about 42 metres out from the Camden line. As we wait for the ball to come back into play now. Green to take the tap. Goes himself. Takes it under the right and just charges forward for about 10 metres. They'll play it on the first 32 metres out from the line. Comes back to the right-hand side. Eddie Payer, show and go, show and go. Takes it under his right wing. Can he pop it out the back? Or can he contain the offload here? Camden eventually he's going to be stopped 35 metres out. Comes across to Mullaney, first receiver. Now Dane Craig trying to break through the line, playing his extra back. Keeps it alive through the hands. There's Eddie Payer with it. Nice long ball out wide for Green. Green finds a winger on the outside in Justin Smith. Smith can't break through the line, pulled down 9 metres out. They've got tackles to spare. They go to the left-hand side. That was Jordan Tonga High trying to break through the line and do it all himself. Pulled down 2 metres out on the eastern side of the ground. Comes back to Payer through the hands. Now Mullaney has a look at his options, finds Dane Craig. Now Blake Sutton. Sutton draws in the winger and Riley Nunn will go around and score. Nice try there from the Roosters. 4 minutes to half time. Riley Nunn gets a try for the Roosters. Makes it 16 points to 8 for John Stonham and Co Lawyers. And that was a nice piece of play there. It started poorly. They put it through the hands. Just about every player in the lineup got a hand on it at some point in that play.
Camden 16,
Jake Mullaney drew his man in, found Riley Nunn, and Nunn was able to cross easily for the try for the Roosters to make it 16-8 with a kick to come, just under 4 minutes remaining in the first half. As I said, if they could score before half-time, that will make a big difference to the setup of the match. And the Roosters now trailing by 8. Will give them a lot of confidence going into the half-time break. If they can score again, they'll certainly buy themselves a bit of confidence coming into the half-time break. So you hear the few Thirlmere supporters here at Harvey Shepherd Field this afternoon celebrating that try. The Roosters now to try and make it a converted try the difference. 3.5 to the break. We see the number 7 for Thirlmere lining up this conversion attempt about 18 metres out and about 18 in from touch on this western side of the ground. Eddie Payer to make it a 6-point game. None from one his figures this afternoon. Moves into it now. Bringing it back. Has he brought it back enough? Yes, he has. Flags go up. 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Camden 16 leading Thirlmere 10. John Stonham and Co Lawyers. Very entertaining first half of rugby league here at Harvey Shepherd Field this afternoon. Been a good game so far, both sides really turning it on. Camden almost fighting for their spot in the 5. As the whistle sounds, Steele Brown restarts play off the chest of the fullback in Jake Mullaney. He'll get up to the quarter on the first tackle. Run there from the captain coach of the Roosters. Looking for a better effort from his side in the second half. As we see the Roosters up towards the 30 through Tonga High. And a dummy half. Good run there for Gatuza. Hitting spin, can't break through. Down 15, 16 metres short of halfway. And a dummy half again. Finds space, Johnny Neal. Neal breaking through the line, keeps it alive. Good ball there for Tonga High. Tonga High trying to wind up that frame of his. Pulled down 37 metres out from the Camden line. Still got tackles to spare. Got a Camden player down in back play. He's in all sorts of trouble on the referee says time with 1:35 remaining. He has not moved. He's very slow to his feet now. It looks like Michael Appleby's the man. A couple of the Thirlmere players rushed over to him. He simply say stay down. So plenty of concern for Michael Appleby out on the eastern side of the ground. 1:35 remaining in the first half. No scores through from any of the other matches so far this afternoon. If you're at a game, send it through via Facebook, Group 6 League Live. That's where you can find us on MacArthur Sports Radio on Facebook for all your footy news throughout the season. And it looks like Appleby's coming off. I suspect a concussion or what would be a head injury check for the centre three-quarter. Appleby coming from the field now. Very slowly making his way off the ground. Plenty of concern for him this afternoon, and rightly so, as we see the centre coming off the field. The applause from the Camden faithful here. Slowly makes his way off the ground. Looks like we're just about ready to get back underway. There's a signal from the referee as we get underway. Payer puts it high into the air. Cross field bomb. Good luck under that. That's been spilt by Camden, been forced in the in-goal, so they'll get the repeat set. The line drop out. 1:23 remaining. It's Camden leading 16-10. Final stages of the first half. Can the Roosters get one late in the first half? Let's make it level. McDonald trying to milk up as much of the time as he can, knowing there's just over a minute remaining in the first half. Take his time now, send it on its way. Not a bad looking dropout, goes 55 on the fly. Sione Kite winds up that frame of his and charges into the wall of red, white and blue. They'll knock him over about 33 metres out from the line. So, Dane Craig takes it forward off dummy half. They'll play it about 32 metres out, 22 metres out. Figatuza keeps it alive for Camden side have it. So about 30 seconds remaining. That's what I've got on my watch. As we see Mullaney puts a little chip kick in. Going to be cleaned up by Camden again. They'll repeat the effort, and another 6 tackles coming for the Camden Rams to defend inside their own quarter. Only about 10 seconds remaining in the first half. Time off with 6 seconds remaining in the first half. We've got time off.
Yeah, that's right. 8 seconds. Just blow it, Daniel. 8 seconds. 8 seconds.
So a few issues for the players with the clock having an issue. Get back underway, the final seconds of the first half. There'll be only one play remaining. As the siren sounds in the background. They won't even get to the restart as the halftime siren sounds. And Camden leads Thirlmere 16 points to 10 on the John Stonham & Co Lawyers scoreboard.
That's half time. Camden 16 lead Thirlmere 10 in the first grade fixture.
Back underway here at Harvey Shepherd Field. You've only missed about 4 tackles in the second half. Thirlmere working it out of their own end, up over halfway now. They'll play it 40 metres out from the Camden line on the last tackle, the first set after the half-time break. Comes back to Eddie Payer now for the kick. It's a wobbly old kick. Good luck under that, and that was taken nicely there. Looked like a hint of a high tackle there on the winger in Reece Donovan. Donovan will play it now about 15 metres out from his own line as they work it off their own end. The Rams, after the half-time break, they lead it by 6. 16-10 is the score at the moment in favour of the home side. As we see the Rams working out of their own end up towards the 30. That's Pat Daly taking it forward. And He'll play it 32 metres out. Comes across to the left-hand side. There's Dean Risco taking it forward. Good run from Risco. He'll play it about 5 metres short of halfway. Comes back to the left-hand side. There's a good run there from Luke Pollard. Pollard plays it about 5 metres short, 5 metres inside the Thirlmere half on the last. McDonald puts it up. It's a high bomb, camping under that. Nicely taken there, Blake Sutton wheels around, beats one, beats the second, does he almost, not quite. He'll play it 20 metres out from the Thirlmere line, so both sides completing one set after the half-time break. Nothing eventful coming out of that. As we see the Rams having to defend here, they come the short side on the right-hand side. That was a good ball there from the replacement in Johnny Neal, keeping it alive. Second phase play here for the Roosters up towards halfway, a couple of metres short of the mark when they play it. Comes out of dummy half now, finds a willing runner on the outside there. The lock forward, Dale Hood. Hood plays it 5 metres inside the Camden half as they put it through the hands. Mullaney keeping it alive on the right-hand side. There's Riley Nahn. Has a try to his name in the first half. He'll play it 29 metres out on the last tackle. Arm goes up. Comes back for the kick from Mullaney. Not a bad looking effort. Cross field. McDonald camping under it. Does well to take that. Looked like a hint of a shoulder there from Fiagatusa. Referee Perry says it was all right. McDonald eventually plays it 10 metres out from his own line. As they work out of their own end, the Rams up towards the quarter. They're about 4 metres short of that mark when they play it now. So the Rams having to bring it out of their own end. That's the third tackle and they're only up to the quarter now. As they play it, comes back to the right-hand side. Good hard run there up the middle. Won't make any real territory there. Still inside their own 30. There's a good run from the Rams. Not making any real territory though. Made about 22 metres on the set. Arm goes up on the last. It stung one of the Camden players as well. It's Brown. It's Jacob with the kick rather on the last. Sends it down, finds Adam Campbell. Campbell wheels around, tries to break through the line, can't break through the halves. Pollard and Jacob making the tackle. 32 metres out from the Camden defensive line. As we see Thirlmere bringing it forward. It looks like the other winger there in Dylan Riley. I think it was Blake Sutton playing it. Now they take it forward. Dale Hood with it for the Roosters, 10 short of halfway. As they take it up now, there's a good run there. Looks like Mullaney breaks out of a tackle, fires it out the back for Fiagatusa. He's looking at his options, takes it forward. Good run there. Up towards the 40, he'll play it now. Trying to milk the penalty, referee not buying. Eddie Payer keeps it alive, finds Jordan. Tonga High, can't break through the line, got the ball away. Was there a Thirlmere player held without the ball? No, referee says it's gone forward. So Camden getting a little bit lucky there. 4.5 minutes gone in the second half. It remains Camden 16, Thirlmere 10 for John Stolham & Co Lawyers. Mike Shean with you from Harvey Shepherd Field this afternoon. Hope you're enjoying it on MacArthurSportsRadio.com. Next Sunday, it's Thirlmere and Mittagong, a big game for both those sides at Thirlmere Sports Ground. And we've got time off, just under 5 minutes gone in the second half. And the score remains 16-10 in favour of the Rams. As we see time off here, I think we've got a Camden player receiving some treatment from medical staff. Two sides. A statement here. Thirlmere getting a little frustrated with the delay in the proceedings. So, clock stopped, 35:07 remaining. So we get back underway in the second half. The scrum to be fed and won by the Camden side. As they take it forward now, the Rams up towards the 30. They play now through Dean Risco. Risco takes it forward over the 30. Pulled down about 32 metres out from the Camden line in centre field. They come to the right-hand side, keeping it alive. The ball's been lost by Camden. So that'll be a knock-on from the Rams. Thirlmere come up with possession inside the Camden half. They'll be looking to capitalise early, no doubt Nathan Sutton and Jake Mullaney would have been asking for a better effort inside the quarter. As we see the scrum to work here about 35 metres out. Time off once again. 34 minutes, just over 34 minutes remaining here this afternoon. Time back on. As we get back underway here. Ball out the back. Referee says we'll have it again. 35 metres away from the Camden line. Ball comes out off the feet of Neil. Through the hands, Mullaney kept it alive. Roosters not making any real territory, going laterally. Looks like Craig playing it. Now Figatusa charges forward into the line. Good run from Andy. Inside the 30 by about 2 or 3 metres. Comes across. Decoy to Paya. Paya floats it out wide. That's a good ball for Jack Green. Green can't break through the line. Pulled down 19 metres out. 11 in from touch on the western side of the ground. The shadows lengthening here at Harvey Shepherd Field this afternoon. Tonga High trying to step through the line. Can't break through. And he'll be pulled down 11 metres out. It's Neil at dummy half, giving it off. Inside ball was a nice one from Paya for Figatusa. He can't get through. He's stopped 5 metres out on the last. Neil out of dummy half. Paya puts a little Fred Flintstone into the in goal. That was a nice kick there from Eddie Paya. Gets the repeat set. 6 more for the Roosters. 33 minutes remaining. They trail by 6 for John Stonham & Co Lawyers. Group 6 League live on MacArthurSportsRadio.com. Your home for rugby league in the MacArthur this afternoon and throughout the season. And the Roosters doing a good job here of providing some pressure on the Camden line. Ready for the restart. Protesting that McDonald's taking too long to get the game back underway. As McDonald drives it about 42 metres. Sutton takes it nicely, pops it off for Sione Kite. Kite charges into the line, hidden spin, rolls through the 30. Eventually going to be stopped. Daly over the top with one other, 28 metres out from the line. There's Sione, that's Dale Hood rather, Dane Kaskiri, third time around. He'll play it inside the quarter by a couple of metres. Neil out of dummy half, fires it out wide through their hands. Can't break through the line here. They'll play it 11 metres out from the line. Comes back to Payer at first receiver. Has Kite, goes to Tonga High instead. Tonga High can't break through the line, only 3 or 4 metres out from the line when he's stopped. They'll have to work to the short side. No, they won't. Neil out of dummy half. Did he get it down? I think he's got there. Good try to Johnny Neal for the Roosters. There it is. I think that's number 14 getting over. Johnny Neal for the Roosters. Faints it down. 8.5 minutes into the second half to make it 16-14 for John Stonham & Co Lawyers. And that'll make it a very nervous Camden in-goal area with the try being scored. As we see the conversion now being taken by Eddie Payer from...
Try to Thirlmere number 14, John Neal. Camden 16.
Make it 16 all, 31 minutes remaining in this one this afternoon. And the Roosters now trying to make it an even game with 30 minutes remaining, just over half an hour to go here. Eddie Payer from directly in front should throw it over to level the scores here with half an hour remaining. Big Benny Weir down on the sideline, pacing around, ready to get back into the action. Eddie Payer adds the extras from in front of the posts. And Steele Brown have 2 from 3 apiece this afternoon. And with 30 minutes remaining,
the try was converted by number 7, Eddie Payer.
Camden and Thirlmere.
Scores locked up 16 all.
Sunday Football Group 6 League live. MacArthurSportsRadio.com, your home for rugby league in the MacArthur all season long through till September 16 at Campbelltown Stadium. Grand final day will be there live with all the action as we get back underway. As we get back underway now from the restart, Steele Brown sends it into the afternoon air, taken by Blake Sutton. Finds a running Kaskiri. That's a good run from the front row, and he'll be knocked down 22 metres out from his own line. On the first, Sutton finds Sione Tovo. Look out, Tovo charging forward. Good run, Sione Tovo. 7 metres short of halfway now. Figatusa rolling forward. They've got some momentum here for Igatuza. Looks like Dean Rizko's afternoon he's done being assisted to the bench with 2 trainers. Ben Wee back on for him, 30 metres out. The Roosters on the attack from the restart. Payer won't go there. It's Jake Mullaney charging forward. He'll eventually play it. Now Neil finds Payer. Little dab kick into the end goal. That's going to be way too deep and that'll go dead for a 7-tackle set from the 20. 29-10 remaining. 16 all the score. Camden and Thirlmere. Sunday footy. How good is it in the MacArthur? As we see the Roosters getting a momentary breather, as do the Rams. They'll take their seconds as they take it forward now. Looks like Daly taking it forward for the Rams. About 25 metres out from his own line in centre field. Here's Stevens taking it forward, hitting a solid tackle there. Igatuza adds his weight to the tackle there. Sione Tovo in there as well. Well, big units there, and that stung Benny Stevens as well. Here's a chance for the Rams on the inside. Nice ball there for Matthew Tedesco. Can't break through the line. He's pulled down 41 metres out. McDonald out of dummy half. Goes to the left-hand side. Still Brown can't get through. And the penalty comes. Penalty comes for the Rams inside the 10. Penalty count 3-all so far this afternoon. As we see the Roosters having to defend once again from inside their own quarter. McDonald just punches it into touch. Finds the line 18 metres out from the Camden line. There's the tap taken now by Bentham. Gives it off to Weir. In fact, that's Stevens. Stevens charges forward into the line and gets whacked hard. Sione Tovo in there to make the tackle. Stevens plays it now. Benny Weir. Weir for the line, only 2 or 3 metres out. Pops the ball out the back. Thirlmere's come up with it. Rooster ball. Roosters have it 3 metres out from their own line. Big defence there from the maroon and golds. They held on and managed to force the error. They have it inside their own 10 now. 27.5 minutes remaining. 16 all the score. Igatuza charges forward. Hitting a good one-on-one tackle there. Comes across to Tonga High. Tonga High pops it out the back for Payer. Payer says, let's get out of here, and drives it downfield. Not a bad looking kick. Turn and chase is the option from the Roosters. Camden have it inside their own quarter now. It looks like Tedesco getting back to cover it. Gets dumped in a good tackle. 32 metres out from his own line. McDonald out of dummy half. Can't sell any real estate this time. They're not buying it today. He'll play it 12 metres short of halfway, 15 in from touch. They go out of dummy half, the Rams here. 40 metres out from their own line, making 6 or 7 metres there. Good tackle over the top, Riley Nunn. They concede the penalty. They concede the penalty. So 2-0 the penalty count in the second half. As we see kick finding touch now through Shannon McDonald. Finds about 20 metres. And they find the line about 35 metres out from the Thirlmere line. Bentham to take the tap. Gives it off McDonald for Stevens. Stevens reluctant to hit the line hard there. Pulled down 33 metres out. Out of dummy half, Bentham for Weir. Weir charging forward. Good run, Benny Weir makes 10 or 12 metres. They'll play it 22 metres out. Here's a chance for the Rams. There's Jacob out the back. Not the best pass. Finds McDonald playing a little bit of touch there. Pops it out the back for Putoa. Putoa on the field in 16. He'll play it 10 metres out. 20 in from touch on the western side. Looking to our right in the second half. There's Pollard, show and go for Igatuza, cuts him down around the ankles. Great tackle there from Igatuza. Out of dummy half, Bentham goes for a scoot. Can't get through the line. Over the top is Johnny Neal, his opposite in the 14. On the last, arm goes up. Little dab kick taken at second. Slipped beautifully there by Thirlmere, but it'll be a repeat set. 6 more tackles for the Rams. That was lovely play there. I think that might have been Tonga High in at second slip, taking the reflex catch. That was lovely play there from the Rams. Forcing the repeat set, 25 minutes remaining. 16 all the score for John Stonham and co-lawyers. And it's been a tough afternoon of footy here at Harvey Shepherd Field. And still not sure which way this one's going to fall in the final 25 minutes. As Eddie Payer sends it on its way, slips as he kicks it. And he goes about 35 metres on the fly. McDonald takes it inside his own half by 2 metres. Ben Weir winds up and charges forward. Rolls into the line. 33 metres out. He'll play it on the first. It's Bentham out of dummy half. Finds McDonald. Now Stevens. Bit more menace in that tackle. In that run. He'll play it 30 metres out from the line. Pretty well in centre field. Bentham goes left-hand side. Finds Pollard. Pollard playing as an extra forward this time around. He'll play it right on the quarter. Bentham goes to the left-hand side again. Turned back on the inside. That was a good run there. I think Tedesco taking it forward on the inside. Vigatusa are off for the Roosters. As they come back, there's a nice ball from Plunkett, keeping it alive. Now it's with Jacob. The Fred Flintstone kick into the in-goal, taken nicely. Can they force it in the field of play? They can, the Roosters. They'll play it now. 5 metres out from their own line. Lucky to make it up to the 10. They can't do that. Good run here from Sione Tovo. Good run there. Tovo makes 10 metres. He'll play it 15 metres out from his own line. Now out of dummy half once again. There's Tonga High taking it forward over the 20. He'll play it 23 metres out from his own line. Having to work hard here, the Roosters. We've got 23 and a bit minutes remaining in this one. Still 16 all the score for John Stonham and co-lawyers. As we see Group 6 League live on MacArthurSportsRadio.com. Eddie Payer for the kick on the last. Has to get it away. Still going Eddie Payer. It's not the last. In fact, it was the last. He tried to beat them. Didn't realise and gets tackled 40 metres out from the Thirlmere line. The Camden forwards getting in there. Plenty of backslapping there. Good defence from the Rams. Anyway, to play it now on the 40. Comes across to Daly. The head taped. And he makes 3 or 4 metres. Play it 36 metres out. Stevens now taking it forward. That's a heavy contact there. I think it was Tovo over the top making a good tackle. Bentham finds Jacob. Jacob shows it, gives it out to Putoa. Putoa can't break through the line, 25 metres out from the line. Bentham at dummy half. A little knock on there at dummy half from Greg Bentham. There's a costly error there from the replacement forward. That lets Thirlmere off the hook once again, as they conceded the error earlier. This time they get the lucky break. 16 all the score, 22-10 remaining this afternoon from Harvey Shepherd Field. Next Sunday down at Thirlmere and Mittagong. Almost a Southern derby as the Lions make the trip north to take on the Roosters. That'll be a big game in the context of the season. As we see the Roosters having a look at what they can do in the dying stages of this one this afternoon. Just over 20 minutes remaining in this one. And the scores are level. Draw probably doesn't help anybody here. In fact, it might help Camden more than anything if it stays level. That'll take them up to 10 points. And would keep them in touch with the top teams. As we see Thirlmere working it out of their own end. Good defence from the Rams. 36 metres out from their own line. Sione Tovo keeps it alive for Dane Koskiri. Koskiri can't break through the line. Out of dummy half, Neddy Saleh trying to use the Camden player, milk a penalty. Referee Perry not falling for it. Heavy tackle there. Referee says time off. 21:06 remaining. And that was dangerous from Weir and Stevens, and they'll get a caution. And penalty will be all that happens. Time back on straight away. There's the penalty for a dangerous tackle. And that buys the Roosters another 10 or 15 metres. They'll play it. I'll take the tap now. In fact, a little bit more than that. I'll take the tap. About 15 metres out from the line. Saleh for Tovo charging. Can't get through the line. Good run, Sione Tovo. Saleh finds Tonga High. Going laterally. Can he break the tackle? No, he can't. Can he get the ball away? No, he can't. Good defence there from the Rams. 5 metres out in front of the post at the northern end. Saleh. Mullaney keeps it alive. That was a nice ball on the outside. Can they break through the line? Yes, they can. They're in the Roosters. Try Thirlmere. That puts them in front for the first time today with 20 to go. They've had to work for it, but they now lead at 20 points to 16 on the John Stonham & Co. Lawyers scoreboard. That was a nice crash ball wide on the right-hand side. And they've finally crashed through and scored with just on 20 minutes remaining this afternoon. They've had to work very hard for their win or their lead so far this afternoon. It's not a win yet. They are in front by 4 with the kick to come from the right-hand side mid-range. we see the conversion attempt, the replay. They brought it forward. Sione Tovo on the back of that penalty charged into the line, and they spun it out wide and eventually crashed over. I think it might have been Dane Craig who got the try. I think that's who they're giving it to, Dane Craig getting the try. So Eddie Payer to put the margin at 6 points in favour of the visitors this afternoon. 20 metres out, or 21 metres out, 18 in from touch on the eastern side of the ground. And a small group of supporters in the maroon and gold, happy with what they've seen so far this afternoon. Payer moves into it now, 21 out, sends it on its way, looks good off the boot, flags go up. Flags are up, the margin is now 6 in favour of the visitors this afternoon. Thirlmere 22.
Try for Thirlmere, number 9, Dane Craig,
Camden
converted
16.
by number 7, Eddie Payer. Thirlmere 22, lead Camden 16.
Payer has 3 from 4 this afternoon. Steele Brown 2 from 3 for the Rams. The Roosters lead it by 6 inside the final 20 of this one. As we get back underway once again. The restart there, 45 metres. Comes out to the left-hand side, Jordan Tonga High, it's gone forward. It's gone forward. Blake Sutton getting the wrath from Jake Mullaney. As Camden get the scrum feed 15 metres out from the Thirlmere line. That's a big error there from the Roosters from the restart, not even completing one tackle. And the Roosters concede possession already. Thirlmere having to defend almost immediately after the restart, not even getting one full play complete. Ball in and out. Here's a chance for the Rams already. McDonald at second receiver. Can't break through the line. Pulled down 15 metres out, 20 in on the eastern side of the ground. In front of the clubhouse. So they go to the left-hand side. There's Tedesco taking it forward. Makes 4 or 5 metres. Pulled down, 10 out. 12 in on the eastern side. That looks like Stevens taking it forward. I think it's one of the other back rowers now with it, only 5 metres out from the line. There's Bentham, turns it inside. Weir, can he pop it out the back? He can, keeps it alive. There's a nice ball out wide. Steele Brown for the line. Does he get it down? They're celebrating in the corner. I think it's going to be a try to Steele Brown. Referee says no. Referee says no. Back to the 20. We've got a little bit of push and shove. Score remains 22-16, 17 to go. Thirlmere holding on by a fingernail. As we get play back underway. I thought he'd done enough to get over. Sione Tovo from the restart. Good run, Sione Tovo. He's been good this afternoon. Makes 8 or 9 metres. It looks like Koskiri taking it forward for another 4 or 5. Over the 30 on the second. 16 and a half to go. Tonga High trying to step his way through the line. Can he pop it out the back? No, he can't. Pulled down 5 short of halfway. Saleh out of dummy half. Goes himself, the veteran. Playing as a second dummy half. Roosters eventually being pulled down 5 metres inside Camden territory. Saleh, Mullaney keeping it alive for Dane Craig. Scored the last try to give them the lead. 30 metres out, he's knocked down. 18 in from touch. Saleh back for Payer. Payer, crossfield kick, nice looking effort. This is going to be a tester for Camden. It's been put down by the Rams. The referee says it's gone back, that's okay. Camden have it 10 out from their own line. They trail by 6. The time becomes a factor. We're down to 15 and 50 remaining. They trail it by 6. Good tackle there on the 20. Tonga High over the top, making a good tackle there was Jack Green underneath. As the Rams bring it out of their own edge up towards the 30. Thegatusa are about to come back on for the Roosters. Final 15 minutes. As Benny Weir can't break through the line. 32 metres out from his own line, he'll play it. There's a good run there from the captain, the acting captain for the Rams this afternoon. McDonald spinning his way like a whirling dervish. Ball's been lost. Penalty Camden. Penalty Camden. As the ball stripped out illegally, says the referee. 40 metres out from their own line, they'll get the penalty. They'll kick for touch. They'll drive it into the afternoon sun on the eastern side of the ground. Finds touch 35 metres out. Here's a good chance for the Rams. Full set at their disposal. Bentham takes the tap. gives it off to Plunkett. Now for Stevens. Runs into Koskiri and a couple of others. Tovo over the top, making the tackle. 31 metres out from the Camden line. Comes across. There's Pollard taking it forward as an extra forward. Makes it up to the quarter. Eventually backslammed right in the middle of the 20-metre line at the southern end of the ground. Bentham goes to the left-hand side. There's a Rooster down in back play. It looks like Plunkett popping it out the back. Nice ball there for Bentham for the line. He's only a metre or two out. Can he get it down? No, they scramble the Roosters and hold on for the time being. 2 metres out. They're calling for it on the right-hand side. Jacob, McDonald, yes, got there. Shannon McDonald's in. Try to the Rams. They're back in at 22-20, 14 to go. That was a nice piece of play on the back of that penalty. The Roosters clocking off for a couple of minutes. Good run there from Bentham. And it's now 22-20 with a kick to come from mid-range on the right-hand side. 13:45 remaining here at Harvey Shepherd Field this afternoon. This has been a great game of footy. 22-20 the score for John Stonham and co-lawyers. And we've got 13 and a half minutes remaining in this one. Still not sure which way this one's going to go, if we'll get a winner at all. And this has been a very entertaining match. Both sides. Camden came out firing in the first half. Skipped out to a 16-4 lead. But the Roosters have clawed their way back. And now they lead by 2, the Roosters, 22-20. 13 minutes remaining. Steele Brown, 2 from 3 this afternoon for the second rower. Has played in the halves in the last couple of weeks, but this week back in the more customary number 11 jumper. He'll look to level the scores, 13 to go. Sione Tovo having a breather. Fiagatusa back on for the Roosters. I think that'll only leave a couple of changes left for both sides. Brown, 18 metres out, 10 in from touch on the western side of the ground. Level the scores at 22. Moves into it now. On its way. Yes, he's got it. He's got it. 22-22 the scoreline. 12:20 remaining here at Harvey Shepherd Field this afternoon. So this one all locked up. 22 apiece. 12 minutes remaining. This one very much on the line. The Rams need to win to keep the season alive. They want to stay in touch with the 5. The Roosters trying to pinch top spot depending on results this afternoon. It's been knocked on from the kick-off. Knocked on from the kick-off. A perfect opportunity from the restart for Thirlmere to attack and retake the lead once again. A very fundamental start. And nothing fancy about that, but just a Captain Cook there from one of the wingers. There might have been Mitch Hickey, I'm not sure, it could have been Donovan, but the Roosters, a golden opportunity. 10 out, 20 in, eastern side of the ground. 11 and a half remaining, all square at 22. Is it too early to think about the field goal on the 1 point? 11 and a half remaining. As we see the ball fed and won. Payer gives it out the back for Blake Sutton. Sutton can't break through the line. Still going, Blake Sutton. Beats the first, beats the second. Ben Weir dumps him in a heavy tackle. Good work there from Benny Weir. Stops him 4 metres out from the line. Saleh from dummy half. Can he force his way over? There's half a dozen Rams there to stop him. He won't get through the line this time. Payer out of dummy half. Mullaney, hit and spin. Can he pop it out the back? No, he can't. Being driven back 2 or 3 metres. Stopped 5 metres out from the line just to the right of centre. Saleh finds Tovo, I think it is, or it could be Kite out there. It's Koskiri, in fact. He'll play it now. Payer goes himself. Can he get it out the back? He can. Tonga High, has he got it? No, he hasn't. Camden have come up with it. Camden have it. So they've held on the Rams. 10 and a half minutes remaining. 22 apiece the score for John Stonham and co-lawyers. I'm Mike Shean on Group 6 League Live, MacArthurSportsRadio.com. Hope you're enjoying the coverage this afternoon out of Kirkham. As we see a heavy tackle there, Matthew Tedesco wrapped up in a good hit, 15 metres out from his own line. They come to the middle of the ground. There's a heavy hit. Tonga High and Fiagatusa making the tackle on the 20. As we see the Rams keeping it alive. Another heavy hit and spin there. Trying to pop it out the back. 22 metres out from the line. On the last. Smith pushing back for the Roosters. Sutton's back for the kick. Takes it 35 out. Has a little jog trot. Hasn't really got into gear yet. Trying to find a way through the line. He's got Justin Smith on his outside. Can't get the ball to him and pulled down. 7-8 metres short of halfway. 15 in from touch on the western side of the ground. Smith out of dummy half only makes a couple of metres. This one really on a knife edge. 22 apiece. Either side willing to make an error. Mullaney for Fiagatusa. Good run up the middle, runs into Stevens and Bentham. Eventually dragged down 6 metres inside. Camden's attacking half. As we see Saleh for Payer. Back inside for 13, Dale Hood. Hood takes it forward up to the 30. He'll play it now. Saleh calling for a penalty. Mullaney, show and go, gives it off. Nice ball on the outside, crashing through the line, 15 metres out. They'll play it now, the Roosters. Last tackle arm goes up. Back to Saleh. Now for Payer. Payer, the stab kick towards the in goal. It's been knocked on, has it? I think, no, he's held it. Oh, geez, I thought he'd bobbled that for a moment. That was a bobble and a bauble from Gus, but he's managed to hold on to it half a metre out from the line. Camden having to really work hard here. Inside the final 10 minutes, we're down to 8.5 in fact. 22-22 the scoreline. McDonald spinning out of tackles. Can't break the line though. 10 metres out from his own line. He'll play it. Almost lost it in the play. The ball comes through the hands. There was Pollard keeping it alive. They'll play it 15 out from their own line. The Rams having to work hard here. Under 8 minutes remaining in this one. Arm goes up for the last tackle. They're only 22 metres out, the Rams. Season almost on the line here. Kick comes, not the best looking kick. Will bounce on halfway. It might sit up for Camden in the end. It's been knocked on by Kyron Jacob. They got the ball, they got the bounce, and they couldn't hold on to it. So it'll be a turnover right on halfway in the middle of Harvey Shepherd Field. 22-22 the score with 7:45 remaining in what has been a thrilling game of rugby league this afternoon. Could we be in for another draw this season? I think that'd make 4 off the top of my head. Fiagatusa charges forward. 40 metres out from the Camden line when he plays it. Saleh back to the left. Payer, show and go. Finds Green on the outside. Can't break through the line. Good tackle there. Putoa over the top with one other. A lot of work in the tackle there. Smith out of dummy half. Goes himself. Steals 6 or 7 metres. Plays it 23 metres out. Sione Tovo back on the park. Kaskiri off. Payer fires it out. Mullaney, defence was up quickly on the skipper. Breaking through the line, almost out the other side. Jake Mullaney pulled down 10 metres out. Going to be stopped about 9 metres out, but he's eventually held. That'll be tackle 4 in the set. Payer at first receiver, directing traffic. Tovo probably wasn't the man meant to get it. Keeps it alive. Manages to take the tackle. Going to be pulled down 5 metres out in line with the left hand up right arm. Goes up from referee Perry on the last. Comes back to Mullaney. Field goal! Yes! Far too easy for Jake Mullaney. Slots the field goal. 6.5 to go. Gives the Roosters a 23-22 lead. And that was far too easy from Jake Mullaney. Had time to set.
Field goal to Thirlmere Roosters, number 1, Jake Mullaney.
They now lead it.
23, lead Camden 22 with 6 minutes 20 remaining.
You probably heard that now. Affects microphone. 6.25 to go. It's 23-22. The Roosters leading by that solitary point. Thanks to the captain coach, Jake Mullaney. Had all the time in the world. Camden surely should have been aware that he'd at least consider taking the one. And he slotted it very easily. As we restart play now, Sutton takes it. Fiagatusa charging off his own line, off the long run. Good run, Andy Fiagatusa. Up 25, 26 metres out on the first. Neddy Saleh. Good run from the veteran. Up towards the 40 on the second. He's worked hard this afternoon, Neddy Saleh. Tonga High out of dummy half. Goes himself. Good run from the centre 3/4 over a halfway line on the third tackle. Daly over the top, ensuring he doesn't get the ball away. Eventually played Saleh out of dummy half, directing traffic like a police officer. Saleh still hit and spin, still going. Neddy Saleh pulled down 23 metres out from the Camden line. Sutton in at dummy half, goes himself out of dummy half. Blake Sutton slipped over at the key moment, still has possession, pops it back. There's Payer, now Mullaney, Jake Mullaney through the line, he'll score! Far too easy, Jake Mullaney. That was far too easy for the captain coach to score. 5 to go, and that makes it 20 27-22 in favour of the Roosters. And the skipper has taken it all on himself in the last 90 seconds.
Number 1, Jake Mullaney, his second
That's
try.
his second for the afternoon.
27, lead Camden 22.
27-22, 4:40 to go in this one. The Roosters might sneak away with this one. Eddie Payer should add the extras from directly in front. And that will make it a 7-point margin with only 4.5 minutes remaining here at Harvey Shepherd Field this afternoon. So the Rams holding on by a fingernail. That Oakes and Mittagong score, that'd be a massive result if that goes the way of the Tigers. Could see the Rams out of the 5. And depending on results, I think that actually puts them a point out of the 5. I'll have to check that officially. As we see the conversion attempts being taken by Eddie Payer. With only 4 minutes remaining. Payer moves into it now. Julie adds the extras. Nice work there from Payer. He's got 4 from 5 this afternoon. 29-22 the score, 3.5 to go.
7, Eddie Payer, 3 minutes 30 remaining.
29-22 the Roosters holding on by 7. Barest of margins in the context of the match. It's been a ding-dong battle this afternoon. You wouldn't write off the Roosters just yet. Last time I checked it was 12-8 the Oaks. Ball's gone into touch from the kick-off, and I think Camden have possession. So good work there from Camden to win possession from the restart. So 12-8 of the Oaks at half-time over Mittagong. Time off, 2:48 remaining. The Roosters having to defend here, 25 metres out from their own line. As we see the scrum eventually form. Time back on. The Roosters having to defend here. It's Kyron Jacob taking it forward for the Rams. They play it 20 metres out in centre field. Come to the right-hand side. There's Dakota Dargan taking it forward. Runs into Tonga High, bounces out of that. Who comes again? Figatusa down around the ankles. Penalty Camden. Penalty Camden. Certainly had the favour of the whistle this afternoon. As we see the tap taken. That's Horn taking it forward. Only 11 metres out from the line. Quick play the ball. Bentham fires it out. Plunkett. Out the back for McDonald. McDonald, a nice short ball there. Popped out the back, still alive for the Rams. Only 4 or 5 metres out from the line on that eastern side of the field. 2 minutes to go. 2-minute warning is up as they come back to the open side. Turn it back on the inside. Benny Weir, probably not the right option. Still alive. Rams have it 9 metres out from their own line. Inside the final 2 minutes, 1:48 and counting. Rams trail by 7. There's Plunkett. Now Jacob. Now a long ball, McDonald. McDonald gives it out. Nice ball for the winger in the corner. Can he score? Yes, he can. Reece Donovan's in. Reece Donovan scores for the Rams. So they're not done with yet. 90 seconds to go. Donovan's in. Makes it just that little bit more interesting. 29-26 with a kick to come from wide on the right. 1:16 to go. So this one's far from over. Time off, down to 1:13. 1:13 to go. It's on our clock anyway, so that's reasonably accurate. Not the official one. As we see conversion attempts. Right, now we're back underway. So the final 70 seconds. Kick is on its way. Across the face, no goal. Across the face, no goal. So conversion unsuccessful. 29-26. 3 points the margin. Time off, 58 seconds. Time off with 58 seconds remaining. Camden need a try to pinch it at the death. You can remember under the last minute now. Time back on, 57 seconds and counting as we get underway, the final minute of play. Roosters lead it by 3. Time off, 46 seconds.
50 seconds.
Time back on, 45 seconds to go. Payer milking every second he can. Now drives the kick deep on the right-hand side for the Roosters. Benny Weir rolls off the long run, and that's a good run from the veteran front rower. Almost up to the 30 on the first. Down to 28 seconds remaining. Comes across to the right-hand side. Pollard keeping it alive. McDonald trying to find a way through the line. Pops it out wide. Putoa back on the inside. Finds the halfback there in Jacob. Jacob goes down. 32 metres out. 12 seconds remaining on our clock. There's Pollard taking it forward. Good run. Only 15 short of halfway. They need to go the distance in the last 60 seconds, or the last 10 seconds. Here's a run from Luke Pott from there's the siren in the background. They need to keep it alive. They do. Been knocked on by Thirlmere. That's offside. That'll be a penalty to Camden after the siren. Penalty to Camden after the siren. And that penalty was there for offside. So they need to take the tap and score from here. One play to go. I think they may be allowed to put it into touch and have one tap. And have one play only. So they'll kick for touch. Kick finds the line. About 20 metres out, 18 metres out when the mark is given. Final play of the match. It's all on the line here. Camden have to score from this play. Comes across to Plunkett. Now McDonald directing traffic. Comes out wide. Jacob, Putoa still with it. He's going to die with the tackle, and Thirlmere wins. Thirlmere wins by 3. There's the final whistle. Thirlmere get home in a thriller, 29-26. What a game of football this afternoon here at Harvey Shepherd Field. In doubt until the final play after the siren, if you don't mind. And Thirlmere managed to hang on for a 3-point win. That's what Group 6 Rugby League's all about. Action aplenty all afternoon here at Harvey Shepherd.